Established in 2002, the National Youth Parliament is a non-partisan, non-profit organization dedicated to representing young Gambians and advocating for their development. It provides a platform for youth to engage with policymakers and stakeholders on critical issues such as governance, employment, education, climate change, and sexual and reproductive health. The Parliament's membership includes representatives elected from constituencies, nominated young women from each region, and representatives of persons with disabilities, ensuring inclusivity. The inauguration session held on Monday, October 20, 2025, marked the first ordinary session of the new Parliament, bringing together 64 youth representatives from across the country to engage in national governance and youth advocacy. In their farewell statements, former National Youth Parliament Speaker Omar Champion Cham and Deputy Speaker Ndegen Job expressed deep gratitude for the opportunity to lead the organization over the past 5 years. They reflected on both the achievements and challenges of their tenure, urging the new members to lead with honesty and integrity while amplifying the voices of the young people they represent.
The record that in your time, when your challenges were great, you choose collaboration over complaint. Let it record that this age of dissolution, you choose determination. And let it remember that when others waited for tomorrow, you built it today. As we head in the right direction, it is important to note that the National Youth Parliament has also faced its share of constraints. Funding has been tight, support has been slow. This session almost failed to take place due to insufficient funds, despite months of intensive requests for funds and lobbying. We believe the NYP has passed that stage where such struggle will be enjoyed and route to an important and outstanding national gathering of this kind.
For the course of our tenure, I am proud to say that this Parliament have risen to the occasion. Together we have tabled over 10 motions, passed over 10 resolutions, and conducted extensive public consultation that bridge the gap between young.
Deputy Clerk of the National Assembly of the Gambia and Executive Director of the National Youth Council acknowledged the important work of the National Youth Parliament in advocating for the rights of Gambian youth. They both emphasized their office's open door policy, pledging continued support for the National Youth Parliament's endeavors.
Our active participation in democratic process is a powerful testament to the vibrant youth leadership we are cultivating in the Gambia. The National Assembly recognizes the critical role your platform plays in serving young minds, fostering civic responsibility, and ensuring youth voices are heard on matters of national importance.
Honorable members of the 10th Youth Parliament, you are not here by accident. You are chosen because you represent the hopes and aspirations of thousands of young Gambians. Use this platform wisely. Speak for those who cannot. Challenge with respect and lead with dignity.
Since its establishment in 2002, the United Nations Population Fund, UNFPA, has been a consistent supporter of the NYP's activities. As the new members assume their roles, Lamin Kamara, Deputy Country Representative of UNFPA, highlighted the significance of the session in shaping the future one passionate break at a time. He urged members to actively advocate for adolescents, marginalized groups, and the promotion of skills development and employment opportunities for young Gambians.
You now hold the mandate of young people of the Gambia in your hands. This is not a title. It is a sacred responsibility. My challenge to you today, as you commence the 10th sitting, is to ensure your advocacy leaves absolutely no one behind. Advocate for the adolescent girl in rural Basse who faces child marriage and high fertility. Advocate for the marginalized young person living with a disability who lacks access to infrastructure and services. Advocate for the young man struggling with unemployment who needs skills, training, not stigmatization. Advocate for young women to have equal representation, not just in this parliament, but at every level of decision-making across our society.
The session also featured the election of new leadership, with Honorable Jawara of Upper Flodo elected as Speaker and Bukari Gay as Deputy Speaker. Speaker Sisao urged members to lead with humility and purpose, stressing that young Gambians are not just the future but the present leaders of the nation.
Speaker, I am committed to leading a youth parliament that is disciplined, transparent and accountable. Our debates must reflect the realities of young Gambians and propose practical solutions to their challenges. This year's session begins at a time when civic space is shrinking, when young people continue to demand accountability, and when trust in leadership remains fragile. We must rise to the moment by conducting ourselves with integrity, by holding ourselves accountable, and by demonstrating that youth leadership can be both responsible and transformative.
A notable highlight of the session was the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding between the European Union and the National Youth Parliament, reinforcing international collaboration in youth development. The National Youth Parliament plays a crucial role in national development by empowering youth through advocacy, capacity building, and participation in policy dialogue. It addresses present youth issues and fosters leadership skills through regular sessions, workshops, and training. With members aged between 15 and 35, the National Youth Parliament ensures that young voices are heard in the country's governance, promoting a more inclusive and dynamic future for the Gambia. Maria Madem, reporting for Star TV News.